right, so I am out and about today, off of the bike trail, out on the roads with traffic, and yeah, it could be interesting. It's been a little while since I've ridden exclusively with traffic. Sometimes I'll cross a road or be on a road for, maybe a quarter mile or something like that. But now I will be on the road with traffic.
Turn left onto Dayton Xenia Road, then continue on to Dayton Avenue.
You could hear my GPS there, maybe. And there are different considerations that you have to make. Cycling always has a little bit of an element of danger. That's why we wear helmets and things like that. But cycling on the road with traffic, it increases that danger. But you can do it safely. So here are some things that I do that hopefully increases my safety as I'm out on the road riding with traffic. So you can see me checking over my left shoulder just there. I'm going around a FedEx truck and I wanted to look over behind me to make sure there were no oncoming cars that might hit me as I rode out into the road. So that's the first thing, is just having your head on a swivel. You've got to look so much around you. In the front, behind you, left, right. I've seen several people have mirrors put on their bike so they can look behind them without looking over their shoulder. That's a smart thing to do. I'm not on the road often, so I don't have a mirror on my bike, but that is a very smart thing to do. The second thing I would say is know how to signal. Just like cars are expected to use blinkers to let you know whether they're turning left or right, cyclists are responsible for communicating with other drivers. Signal whether you're turning left or right. And they're pretty simple. To turn left, you extend your arm to the left. To turn right, you can either extend your arm to the right, or you can, still using your left arm, bend your arm at the elbow into an L shape. And that signals that
in 600 feet, turn right onto North Allison Avenue.
That signals that you're turning right. Those are the two symbols that I use just to let drivers know what I'm doing. Now, the third thing is what I call claim the lane.
Turn right onto North Allison Avenue.
So here's what I mean by claiming the lane. As a cyclist, especially when we're cycling with traffic, we might be tempted to,
in a quarter mile, turn right.
Stay off to the right or to the shoulder as close as we can. And when you're riding with traffic, I think, yes, that's a smart idea. We want to give traffic room to go around us as best as we can. But when we're coming up at a stop sign or a stoplight where we need to stop, I claim the lane. So even if I'm turning right, for example, I will, of course, check behind me, make sure no cars are going to hit me. But then once it's clear, I will claim the entire right turn lane. And I do that so that a car cannot pull up on my left side. And if I'm trying to turn right, the driver would go around me and turn right and run into me. This is especially common if it's a single lane road and I was going straight, but the driver behind me was turning right. Then I would claim the lane. I would get in the middle of the lane so the driver can't get around me. And as I go straight, they're behind me, not beside me, so they don't turn right into my bike and cause an accident. So those are the three big things. Keep your head on a swivel, know your signals and use them, and claim the lane as you're riding. We are small and less visible than other vehicles, and so cyclists on the road kind of have to commandeer their own space. to make sure other drivers see them. So for this particular trip, I am picking up a U-Haul for our move. So that's where I'm headed now. I'm gonna have to put my bike in the back of the U-Haul and then drive the U-Haul home.